Hi everyone! So most of you know me for my Tarot of Sexual Magic pick cards. Hello. This is my face. My name's Jill, by the way. But one of my favorite pick cards on YouTube is the weekly reading, which I would like to start doing if y'all love it enough for me to continue. And that's what we're going to do right now. So we've got 4 piles. I was going to do a different setup, but this is what we're going to go with because I'm doing my live after. So first pile, honey calcite. The second pile, goldstone. Isn't that beautiful? There's copper in it. 3, amethyst. And 4, green calcite. Okay. Pile 1, your week ahead. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the shuffle live, and then you can skip. I'll timestamp it, okay? So we're going to start with the Self-Care Oracle by Jill Pyle. And then we're going to do the Wild Unknown Archetype deck. And this will be whenever you see this through the end of the week, okay? And I would say the end of the week being Saturday. Moonology. Yeah. Here's a card that got left out of my homemade deck. That's for you. Pile 1, the week ahead. This. All right, I feel like maybe one more card. Yeah. We're going to do the Karma cards, and then I'm going to do the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. All right. Very career-focused week, first of all. Bottom of the deck for the Karma cards. Boom! Let's do the Rider-Waite-Smith just to get like overall themes, anything you need to know about. I mean, I've got like a real clear theme here. It's your career, it's your money. You're going through a huge change in your life, and this is being highlighted this week. Like, this is in general, but you're going to see some type of financial healing this week, some type of new opportunity resurface after the end of a source of income in your life or loss of income in your life. Okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, though. You need to be patient, though. You need to be patient a little bit longer, and you're really resisting that, but I can sense that that's one of your biggest lessons right now is cultivating patience. Excuse me. Yes, because we've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I'll show you all the cards, but I'm just going with what's being channeled. Yeah. Big life lesson, part of your soul contract. You normally do really well with money. You normally have a lot of it. And you're going through like an overhaul in your life right now. Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Difficult for you. It's difficult emotionally. Yeah. Because 10 of Pentacles in reverse, you're used to just an abundance of material wealth, status, friends, connections, parties, going out, however that applies for you, and you're not feeling it. But you're feeling very creative and inspired to actually pursue sources of income and careers that are true to your soul. Four of Wands in reverse with the Ace of Cups in reverse. I'm definitely feeling, I don't know if I showed you that yet. I'm definitely feeling like instability in the home, in the family, your relationships. Because some of your relationships are interrelated with your finances. I have a feeling that you support people with your finances or you help them out. And they're freaking out about money too right now. But you see how I said there's going to be a change this week? I want to show you all the cards. But look, this is going into a more peaceful, smoother time. I've had a lot of anxiety with your reading. I knew it was going to lead somewhere this week that's going to be easier for you. Yes! Oh, great! I have a kid. Yeah, things are going to get smoother. And Five of Pentacles at the bottom. Yeah, lack mentality. You're healing your lack mentality too, trusting that you'll always be provided for, and also reassessing your finances and who you provide for, and if that's really necessary. I have a feeling people's true colors are coming out right now because the finances are going through a shift in your life. So, you can come in, darling. I left it a little bit open. You don't have to stand out there. You don't have to stand out in the cold like the Five of Pentacles. Because you saw the Five of Pentacles. Oh, I'm so funny. Okay, abundance planning. So, you've been trying to manifest more of a dream life. Less of a money-focused life, less of a status-focused life, and more of a making money in a way that's true to your heart and your passions and your dreams. So I get the sense you've already been working on manifesting, and however you've been doing it, if you've been writing it down, if you've been using affirmations, you've been doing some kind of law of attraction, whether you're aware of it or not, and you're going to see this come to fruition this week after a long period of frustration. I get the sense it's weeks or more. Apocalypse. This talks about a resurgence of a new, rebirth, a new way of being. The end of one way of living and the emergence of a new way of living. That's happening for you this week. Huge. This card was the one that was sticking out from another deck, my homemade deck. Finances. Believe it or not, this is all a spiritual lesson for you right now, and having faith, you'll always be provided for. Learning people's true colors around you. Pursuing what's really true to your heart in terms of your finances. Yeah, and seeing that money isn't all there is. I think that you've placed it too high on your list of ideals for too long, and this is kind of like the universe's way of shaking you up with that. In a harsh way, yes. So we've got Capricorn here. But with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, what's really required in the long haul for you to continue to reassess your finances, to redistribute your finances, and to make finances in a way that's really true to who you are, your dreams in life, what you're good at and what you love. It's going to require you to slow and steady movement towards this goal and not let people shift you off this goal because they need money and they're used to being helped out by you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, but take what applies because a lot of cards are saying the exact same thing here. This week is very money-focused for you. You're going to have a lot of difficult conversations with people around you, likely a part of your family about money. I think you're going to realize this week that you need to pull back from helping them out so much. You need to let them stand on their feet more. So you can stand on your own 2 feet more in terms of like authentically pursuing your dreams and trusting in the universe and the law of attraction and not letting anyone sway you off of that because they need money from you, or stability from you or security from you, I'm thinking it's money though. I'm thinking it's money. So, a time for healing this week. Some new opportunity. Something's going to come to fruition that you've been dreaming about, that you've been working at, that you've been planning for, that you've been manifesting. Yes. But it is going to take a little bit longer. It's kind of like the universe this week is going to give you a little yes, you're moving in the right direction. It's like a little It's a little like pat on the back, congratulations. Here's reassurance that you're moving in the right direction, but you're gonna have to go slow and steady in this same direction. And trust that the universe is going to continue to send you these signals that you're going in the right direction, but it's gonna take longer than you want it to. Yeah, so difficult conversations with people that you help out financially this week or who depend on you for finances, or maybe it's like your employees or something of a business you're trying to leave. Yeah. The universe sending you some kind of opportunity or some kind of reassurance that you're moving in the right direction, even though it's taking longer than you wanted it to. Okay. I showed you all of these. So we've got another family card here, like instability in the home. But I think that you're being encouraged to encourage your family members to be more independent, in a kind but strong way. You have to go your own way right now. Like, this is a part of your soul contract, the lessons that you have to learn right now. Being authentic to you, no matter what people are going to think, no matter how much your status is going to change in terms of, like, who you are in society. The Hierophant is all about, like, soul contracts. I also see this as divine masculine energy. So you may resonate with that, and you may be ready to truly step into that power. And it's going to require some tough conversations this week with family members or people that work for you that feel like family. And you're also going to be sent some kind of reassurance from the universe. Because we've got the Six of Swords. I also feel like you're going to find resolution in the conversations that you have to have with people who depend on you financially. Things are going to get smoother with them. I have a feeling that they've been putting a lot of pressure on you. But yeah, I definitely feel with this card, moving into calmer waters, this is like a career money week for you. And then what was the other card that? Oh. And time for healing. And also, it's not just about like you getting reassurance that money is going to be coming towards you in a way that is fulfilling to your heart and soul, but it's also about you healing that like overly masculine need to take care of others. And it's wonderful in a way, but you're giving too much and you're stunting people's growth. And I know that's hard to hear, but you do need to hear it. So yes, so healing yourself, getting more into like giving to yourself, providing for yourself, and providing less for others, encouraging their independence. So healing yourself and allowing others to heal themselves. Like, I have a feeling this is a time for healing within your family unit, within your work unit, if that's the case, both. Like, it's personal healing with people surrounding finances, but it's more about encouraging independence, going after your dreams, trusting in the process. Yeah. Since we're just going with it, I'm going to pull from the Dragon Oracle. Oh, this is fun. I hope you guys like these. I'll continue to do them. Yeah, this one. Orange Gold Dragon from Arcturus. Opens you to knowledge for the new golden age. Yeah, because we are moving into the age of Aquarius. In terms of astrology, this is so. Carry the energy of the future. Be a guiding light. It's like you can be a guiding light to others without having them depend on you for security. Be a guiding light to others to encourage their independence. And be a guiding light to yourself to encourage your own independence and authenticity. Carry the energy of the future. I just see you being like a divine masculine, a divine father, but in a way that encourages people to do that for themselves as well. I also see you leading by example, especially pursuing your authentic dreams. And the money will come. I'm hearing the money will come. And you're going to get either some kind of like lump sum or like a check in the mail or like a stock is going to, all of a sudden your stock went up. You know what I mean? Some kind of financial reassurance, like a stock that you invested in that like you really feel passionate about. Something this week that shows you that by following your intuition and your passions that you're moving in the right direction. Mm-hmm. Boom. There you go, pile one. And show you the little baby dragon. apocalypse. You're going through a huge change if you're still with me. Like a huge internal change that's going to manifest externally as a different life, but like way better. Yeah. And with different ideals, which are going to feel more fulfilling to you on a soul and heart level. Okay? All right. 2, the Goldstone. Oh, it's so beautiful, isn't it? I just got this one on Haight Street in San Francisco. All right, so I am doing it live on camera. We're going to start with the Self-Care Oracle by Jill Pyle. My name's Jill as well. Isn't that cool? All right, Pile 2, your week ahead, the Goldstone. I'm already feeling like from the Goldstone, ooh, yeah, confidence boost, happiness, joy, exuberance. Yeah. Music. Music is going to play a big part of your week. Also, you're being encouraged to drink tea. Some of you where you actually are singing, like whether you do it professionally or for fun, you may just be doing it a little too much and you may be noticing your throat's hurting a little bit. Don't freak out. Don't think the worst. Just drink some tea at night or drink some iced tea with herbs in it that are helpful. But I'm feeling more like warm tea late at night. It will soothe your throat. Mm-hmm. Pay attention to the songs you discover this week, and particular attention to the lyrics. They're being sent to you. What are we doing next? This one. We're going to do the Archetype deck by The Wild Unknown for your week ahead. I keep hearing drum circle. Let me know how that resonates. You know, drum circle. I'm also kind of channeling like a Zoom meeting with a drum circle. Maybe it's going to be some unexpected fun with music, and you're just going to need to drink some tea afterwards because your throat's going to hurt. But I definitely feel like herbs to heal you, whether it's iced tea or warm tea, especially for your throat. And music is going to play a big part in your week this week, so that's fun. Mm-hmm. Oh. So this is different for different viewers because it's a collective reading. But we've got the Lover in reverse and the Bridge that came out together. So I'm feeling like I'm hearing broken promises. I'm hearing mend the bridge. Reach out. Final conversation, closure. This is going to happen this week, so, you know, it's going to be different for different viewers, so I'm not going to go too in-depth with it, but it's either someone that you are, you know, in the process of breaking up with or have broken up with before, or you're with and there's just like a difficult dynamic in your relationship. It can be healed. Let's read. And for some of you, it is time to let go and have that final conversation. Or an ex is going to resurface and you need to just talk it out for both of you to find clarity. I'm hearing the word clarity. Okay, the Bridge. Oh, also, Bridge Over Troubled Water by Simon and Garfunkel. There's one of your songs for the week. It's actually listed with this card, and it's beautiful. So, 38. Acceptance, magic, communication. Yeah, and some of you just need to accept that there is a lover that is over with, and it is time to let go. But for some of you, you're with someone, you're wondering if it's time to let it go, and it's not necessarily, but you're going to have that difficult conversation for both of you to have clarity. So, general reading, but okay, let's just read the Bridge. Bridges are built to connect two worlds. They create flow, allowing us to travel between realms, ideologies, personalities. This archetype is the gesture of acceptance, of saying yes rather than withdrawing, separating and saying no. When we cross a bridge to an unknown land, we are led magically into a new reality. We open up to otherness. Healing and communication are made possible. We enter a state of curiosity, wonder, and learning. The shaman, for example, creates the bridge between the everyday world and the sacred. This card asks us to study the connections between the seemingly disconnected parts of our life, relationships, ideologies, histories. Remember that a bridge cannot be forced. It must be made with love, or its structure will not withstand the inevitable weather of life. Some of you, it's a family member. Because the lover, it can be romantic, but it can just be about someone that you love. So there's a difficult rift between you and somebody that you love. I'm not even going to say loved. Even if they're your ex, even if you're breaking up, I truly believe that once you love someone, you always love them, whether you want to admit it or not. It's just sometimes it turns into hate because there's a lack of forgiveness. So I think somebody needs to hear that. Have this conversation so it doesn't turn into hate. So you can always both look back at this with happiness, you know, that you experienced it. Rather than like, fuck that person. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I just cussed. Sorry if you don't like cussing. But yeah, okay, so I'm feeling like there's a heaviness to your week, but then also like a lightness of fun involving music and friendship, possibly via Zoom. So there's that. Now, Moonology Oracle. Yeah. You may need to be the one to initiate the conversation, by the way, or it'll come to you. But you'll know if you trust your intuition. I think music is really going to be supportive for you throughout the week. It's going to be sent to you. It's going to help you process emotions. So if there's a song you really love and you want to change it just because it's making you too emotional, you're being encouraged to really listen to it. Really let yourself feel the feelings, because in a lot of ways you need understanding and emotional release right now. And oftentimes that comes through crying because, you know, saltwater tears. Salt is healing. So, yes. Moonology, your week ahead through Saturday. What is it? I keep hearing mend the bridge. Some of you can salvage a friendship with an ex or this person that you're thinking it may be over with. It's all about that bridge, you know? All about that final conversation. The answers you need are coming. That's interesting. So some of you are waiting on an answer, I think, involving like career and finances is what I'm feeling here. You are good enough. Don't let your past hold you back. Confidence is your key to success. Believe in the impossible. A fiery climax approaches. Yes, we're just going to take them all because it feels like it resonates. So this is financial. Now we're getting into finance and career. The answers you need are coming. You're waiting to hear back from somebody. You're waiting to see if that loan's going to go through. You're waiting to see if you're going to get that job, if you're going to get that interview. I truly believe, let's see, either this week or next, you're going to get the answer. Because look at all these cards. The answers you need are coming. You are good enough. I think part of this wait, part of this need to be patient is like your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self trying to teach you self-confidence, to know that you are good enough for this job or this opportunity. You feel like you're reaching above your station or you're reaching too high, but you're not. You are good enough for this. And I think you're being encouraged to work on like your self-love and your confidence right now during this wait, whatever it is. Don't let your past hold you back. I'm feeling like past friendships, past relationships, people who tried to make you feel less than you are. Don't let those voices in your head keep you back, because oftentimes those negative voices in our head were put in there by others, if not always. Confidence is your key to success. Yeah. Also do things that make you feel good about yourself while you're waiting. It's going to make it easier. But I'm also feeling like almost assured success here. Believe in the impossible. Yeah. Because it's like you are passionate about this and you want this so bad for a reason. And this is meant to restore your faith in miracles and believing in the support of the universe. A fiery climax approaches. I'm very confident either this week or next week you're going to get some news and it's going to make you feel so good about yourself. So I'd love to hear if you guys want to share your stories. It'd be super cool. We're still on your pile though. You're having quite a week. You're having quite a week, my friend. Makes sense though with the goldstone. This is all about confidence. It would be wise to get one of these and just like keep it with you in your pocket or put it under your pillow. Meditate with it. I'm hearing sacral chakra. So I'm thinking past relationships, romantic, where they were also sexual. They they were emotionally and mentally abusive to make you feel less about yourself. But I think the truth was that they just didn't want you to live up to your highest potential because they were afraid that you were going to leave them behind. So don't let that hold you back, and really work on your confidence this week, okay? Because a fiery climax is approaching. You're going to have a difficult conversation with somebody this week, but it's going to be, I'm hearing the word liberating, okay? Somebody you love. Music is going to be very healing and guiding for you this week. And drink tea with with heart chakra herbs in it too, to help you through this emotional process. And don't resist the crying when it comes up, when you listen to music, after you have these conversations, during these conversations, crying is healing. Yeah. Let's keep going. I'm hearing do things for you this week. Virgo. Healing. You are healing. You're healing through all this crying, through all this emotional processing, through working on your self-worth. Don't be too much of a perfectionist. Don't be too hard on yourself. Nobody's perfect. Also, we're beautiful because of our imperfections. It's really like one of the most beautiful parts about being human. So, yeah, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too perfectionistic. Do things you're passionate about without them needing to be perfect. You know, don't put too much pressure on yourself. I have a feeling that one or both of your parents put too much pressure on you in childhood as well, which kind of gave you these perfectionistic tendencies that you're working through. But the more that you do what you're passionate about fully and without worrying about if it's flawed or not perfect or if you're going to make a mistake, the more you're just going to feel good and keep doing it and become less perfectionistic. But you are healing right now. There's a lot of healing that's going to come from this heavy week. Yeah, 12th house. Because you're going through subconscious baggage right now. Baggage from other people, emotional pain you've been harboring. And I think also, like, that's another reason why. It's like you got a little time here to process this because you're going to feel naturally confident because of it. And then all of a sudden, I'm really feeling like it's next week. I'm pretty sure, at least for most of you, that opportunity is going to be like, boom, here. And you're going to be like ready for it because you process this 12th house energy. Yeah. Subconscious, shadow self, the things we stuff down, the things we're afraid of. All right, and then we're going to close out your reading with Rider-Waite-Smith cards for your week. See what else is coming through here. You've been feeling stagnancy emotionally, kind of bored and lonely, and there's going to be a lot of movement this week that you're not used to that's emotional. So just be prepared for that. Queen of Cups in reverse. This either represents you dealing with negative feelings or with a woman in your life who's not going to take this well, this conversation, emotionally. It will be healing, though. It's just they're going to respond from like a very negative emotional place. So I think this is really just a double message of trying not to be like drowned by your own feelings. And if you see that someone else you're having a conversation with is being that way, you know, don't put it on yourself to like save them or hold back because of it. Or think that this is a bad thing because they're getting so emotional and they're in so much pain. And because the Queen of Cups reverse is not dealing well with feelings. And I'm feeling kind of like an overrun of being like letting your feelings take the wheel when they're negative. So just watch out for that. I think you've been in your head as well, though. Like, you've been in emotional stagnancy, and then you've been feeling stuck in life, not knowing what decisions to make, how to move forward, what you're going to do next. And this week is going to bring you a lot of clarity. You're going to be coming out of that as well. So you're going to be coming out of the stagnancy you've been in for a while through a difficult week that you're not used to. But, yeah, look at this. Judgment card. I'm hearing this is all part of the plan. Also, you're going to have a better view of yourself after this week. And ready to take a leap of faith and be more brave again. And baggage packed light, just like the Fool. 9 of Pentacles. I'm really feeling this is a job offer or it's money related. Like, you're going to see some kind of improvement this week. Or you're just going to feel really good about yourself and want to treat yourself, or both, okay? That's what the 9 of Pentacles is all about. Feeling good by yourself in a material way, like something you accomplished for yourself. Five of Wands, yeah, difficult conversations. Also, there's some people who kind of want to hold you back because I feel like there's still people around you in one way or another that are used to a certain version of you and you're ready to ascend, to become a better version, a higher version of yourself. And that's triggering other people right now. So they're kind of wanting to keep you in this box, you know? So try to have patience with that. I kind of feel like there's going to be a bunch of different reasons for that and a bunch of different types of like family, friends, relationships, exes. So, you know, general reading. Seven of Cups reversed. Yeah, not only have you been feeling like emotionally bored is what I'm feeling. Like stagnant, just like lonely, sad, kind of melancholy, more melancholy. You've also been like kind of obsessing about relationships from the past, been kind of overwhelmed by what's next. I feel a lot of anxiety about not knowing what's next coming out of that too. You've just been very emotionally confused, in a fog, with all these options and not knowing what to pick or who to pick or which way to go coming out of that this week. Okay, look, bottom of the deck. The Sun, Goldstone. Like, this is a great purifying week for you. This is all about clarity, illumination, abundance, your inner child healing. Some of you, if not a lot of you, are having a difficult conversation with your mom this week. And she's not going to handle it well, but it's going to help you to heal your inner child. And I'm hearing, and she'll understand. So take what resonates, okay? General readings, y'all. I feel like that is your week. Pile number 2. Okay. Let's have some water. Clearly did not wear the right bra. All right, 3. The Amethyst, your week ahead through Saturday. Your guides, your angels, your higher self are all communicating with you through synchronicities this week. Pay attention. Nothing happens randomly, okay? It's all interrelated. You're really going to see that this week if you really pay attention. You're being called to do that this week. So we're doing live on camera readings today. We've got the Self-Care Oracle by Jill Pyle. Okay, your week ahead. Pile 3, the Amethysts. There it is. Alone time. The more you make time for yourself to just be alone, the more the universe is going to be speaking with you. Whether through your thoughts or through a song that shows up on your feed or like a really cool quote that you see or a picture, you're going to get more inspired and you're going to be getting a lot of synchronicities and messages while you're spending time alone. I think that you're also, like, the universe is making a way for you to have more alone time this week. Sorry. My nose is very itchy. So embrace it. Because it's like the universe wants to speak to you and knows that the only way you're really going to fully hear it is when you're alone. So, yeah. Some of you are going to be spending alone time at the beach this week. Or you're being called to take that beach trip that you've been wanting to take to an open beach. Make sure it's open. Side note, my Capricorn Venus always has to chime in. So, yeah. 2, I'm being drawn to the 2. Like, I feel like you're always around people. Like, you're often around people. But I'm also, like, channeling, and like, the universe leading you down this path away from people and, like, making time for it. Like, it is, the pieces are all going to fall into place for you to do it. Like, don't resist it because you're not used to it. Yeah. You need to get back in your own energy right now. There's too many other energies that are affecting you. So, that's the start to your week. I mean, I'm not sure if that's going to be at the start of your week, but that's the start of your weekly reading, so. I could also break these down, like, daily and what's happening daily. But this is my first time doing this, so y'all just gotta let me know what you want. Are there any more from this deck? For pile number 3, the Amethysts, week ahead through Saturday. Yep. Hello. Look at that. You've been wanting to plan a vacation, but you've been resisting it. You're being called to do it, especially if it's a beach trip, and do it this week. Yep. I feel like you've been resisting it, like you feel like you shouldn't because of the state of affairs in the world, or you don't have enough time, or stop making excuses. You need it. Also, you deserve it. So even if you don't take that trip this week, at least plan it. Make it happen. You're literally being encouraged here. Also, for the tying into the alone time, while you're alone, try to find a way to meditate. Try to explore new ways of meditating. I think some of you, if not all of you, have been like wondering, like, well, I'd like to try it. You know, there's apps. You could even just set an intention in your mind and then just sit and see what happens, because then the universe will like speak to you like through your thoughts. Or it's like you'll sit, you'll have your eyes closed, you know, you set the intention like, I'm open to miracles of the universe sending me messages right now. And then, you know, nothing comes, but then you open your eyes and then you'll like see a bird and then look it up on your phone, you know, white heron meaning. What is the meaning of this bird? And then that will be the message from the universe. So yeah, you're being encouraged to meditate and explore meditation this week. In your alone time, let the universe speak to you, because like, look at that spiral going down into her head too. And then look for fairies. And this came out in reverse. So I think this is like, believe in magic again. You need to believe in magic again. You forgot about the magic of life. And don't feel judged. A lot of us do. A lot of us need to be reminded, like, often. Even me, and I do readings and stuff like this all the time. Sometimes I even forget. So, okay, look for fairies, as in, like, look for the magic again. And I think that you're really going to see it this week if you make that alone time, if you plan that trip, if you set the intention to meditate, if you sit, if you look for the synchronicities, pay attention to repetitive numbers, songs that come your way, a conversation you overhear, the universe speaks to us in like all different kinds of ways. So I think that this week is going to restore your faith in magic again. And for some of you, it's like when you're going to be out in nature, it's like you're going to be feeling kind of something in the air, something magical in the air. Actually, if you look, there's a certain way of looking in the air, and you kind of see the air sparkles. And that's not like woo-woo, that's true. I learned that in a meditation program. And it's a specific way of looking at the air, but try it. It's like the magic in the air. The fairies are the magic in the air, you know? Like, also, go somewhere with trees. Who knows? You may want to even explore more about fairies this week. That can be meditative for you too. You know, meditation, it doesn't have to be about sitting with your eyes closed. It can be dynamic meditations where it's active, where you're moving, where you're doing something that's true to who you are, where you feel centered and grounded and like you are in communication with the universe and allowing the universe to speak with you. Like, that's meditation, you know, however you do it. It's just being at one with your experience. And if you're passionate about fairies or interested or have been or were as a child, you're being encouraged to research again, get to know it again. Find the hidden gems of your childhood again. This week is going to restore your faith in magic and miracles again in one way or another, whether it's small or large scale. And to tell you the truth, oftentimes, I think, at least recently in my life, the most beautiful things that I've been seeing is like the magic and miracles of just like the everyday experience that most people take for granted. So I think maybe that's going to apply for some of you. Yeah. Speaking of, we're going to do an animal for your pile. Amethyst. It's all about connection to source. The amethyst is purple, and purple/white connects to your higher self, to the higher dimensions, your crown chakra. So it makes sense, you know, spiritual downloads, synchronicities, being a huge part of your week. And then also, you know, this is like your reading to be like, you know, set the intention that you want to do it. That you want to see these things. You want to experience the miracles, you know. One of my favorite TikTokers, I don't know his name, he's like, just say it. Just say, I am open to miracles. I am open to miracles. I am open to miracles. And mean it. Say it 3 times, loud, out in nature. See what happens. Life can really be beautiful and magical. Beautiful. If you allow it to be. And I think that the reason why I'm telling you this is because this is going to be your week. It feels good. It just feels smooth and good. Yeah. So I think you're used to having a lot of responsibility. You have a lot of people that you take care of and look out for. You may even be like a CEO. So your company, the people who work for you, they feel like the ones you're taking care of. You may have a big family you take care of, both. But I get that with the whale, because the whale is the one in the ocean who takes care of everybody else. But you're also being called to do that still, but to also take your own journey and to live as a fully conscious being. Expand your consciousness so you can take even better care of the people you take care of. And then the rat. Be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. Yeah, going your own way, doing things differently, seeing the magic in life again, sharing your experiences. You're going to turn some heads. People are going to be like, what? You know, they're not used to this version of you. And most people don't really talk about these types of things. But you're going to be so passionate, you're going to want to. And no matter what flack you get, no matter how much judgment you get, no matter, you know, the looks, the whatever, be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. Boom. Because you're going to get really excited about, like, all these magic and miracles this week, and you're going to tell people, and there's going to be some people who are going to look at you, and they're like, what is this person talking about? You okay, honey? Like, but trust the process. Also, trust that the more authentic you are and the more passionate you are, like, just being in that experience, that energy attracts even more miracles. You will be rewarded for this, even if people don't understand. And I feel like the ones who really love you will understand with time. And you'll even shift their experience, because when you ascend, when your energy ascends, you inevitably touch the energy of people around you. I mean, that's just like a scientific thing. So they'll ascend with you by being around you. Wow, I'm really excited for your week. It's just going to be about you. And I just have like this good feeling in my heart. It feels like a smooth week, besides the fact that people are going to think you're like kind of, what are you talking about? Because you have new passions and excitement about life again, but it's not a big deal. It's not anything to worry too much about. Some of you, your partner is going to be like, what? But you're going to inevitably end up helping them to see the magic of life again, too. It's just you might have to deal with, like, a little flack and a little judgment for a while. So try not to be too offended by that. Most people don't appreciate the magic of life. And I feel like you're being called to restore people's faith in that after yours is restored. Quite a week. It's just a nice, smooth, magical week. Show the world the real you. Yep. You've been hiding. You may not know this. It's not a bad thing. It's time to come out, though. Yeah, come out. Oh, I don't know why I'm getting really emotional. Maybe you're getting emotional right now, and I'm getting emotional with you. I think it's beautiful. I've been hiding too, and I'm just now coming out as well, so maybe we're kindreds. So, nothing will come of this situation void of course moon. I'm getting that, like, people who say, like, you're being weird, or you're being crazy, or what's wrong with you, like, don't worry too much about that. Like, it's not a big deal. Like I was already saying, but that's what this card is just reiterating here. No one's going to put you away in the nut house or anything, don't worry. This is like a very spiritual path for you. You're protected and guided always on a spiritual path. What do you need to release? You may find the more that you're standing in your authentic power this week and excited about these miracles and this magic you're experiencing, you're going to see maybe some people that you need to let go of or spend less time with because you're changing. They just won't resonate with you anymore. So I think you're going to start identifying that this week and just kind of go from there. But it feels like people. Yeah. Maybe even a job for some of you. I think for some of you, you're being called to have a career change as well. So you'll know. You'll just get the feeling. It just won't resonate with you because you're coming into your authentic self this week. You've got two cards here about your week that are talking about being true to yourself. The rat and sorry, not the whale. The rat and the full moon in Aquarius show the world the real you. And Aquarius is that energy. It's like it's eccentric. Be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. You just have to deal with a little flack from people right now. But it also will help you identify who doesn't need to be in your life anyway. Or who you need to spend less time with or set boundaries with. And yeah, I think you're going to want to change your life a little. But it's going to be really good because it's going to be in line with that magic that you're going to feel this week. A fiery climax approaches. I kind of just feel like you're going to have like a really sexy, passionate week. Like with whoever you are sexy and passionate with. I really do. Like, for some of you, like, you're just going to find, I'm kind of feeling like some of you are going to find someone on Tinder that you're very excited about. I'm hearing the word Tinder. Or they're finally going to get back to you. Or you're just going to have some really great sex this week. Like, or things are going to get, like, the passion's going to get reignited with your partner because you're coming from a more magical, authentic place. Your partner may judge you a little, but they're going to love the sex. So, sorry, YouTube, if you want to censor me, that's fine, but there's no other way to put that. If that doesn't apply for you, I just feel like you're just going to be a lot more passionate. You're going to feel the zest of life again. And you're going to know that change needs to happen and that it's approaching and it's calling out to you. And just follow that. Emotions are running high. But in a really good way. If you find that you're not in the best place emotionally when people are judging you, when you're sharing your heart with them, just try not to overreact, I think, is what you're being called to here. You know, it may be someone you're very close to, like your lover or your mother or your father or your best friend. A lot of people don't understand this stuff, and there is a collective energy in society that is like, immediately judge this person. A lot of people function from that, so it's good to keep that in mind so you don't overreact. Yeah. But also, you're just going to feel like a bubbling of emotion that you haven't felt in a while, in a good way, like in a childlike, joyful type of way. That's really what I'm feeling here. And yeah, I mean, you're likely going to experience some difficult emotions when you realize who you need to let go of, and if you need to let go of your job. I think for a very small group of you, some of you are going to realize that you want to move to a whole new town. So yeah, emotions will definitely run high with that, but just ride the wave. Ride the wave. Trust in yourself, because the more authentic you are, the more you keep doing this work, the easier it's going to be to just naturally make the decision that's right for you. And for everyone involved. Because I know you really care about, like, looking out for people and taking care of others as well. Yeah. Pile 3, that's your week. That's a good week. Exciting. And 4, the green calcites. Joy, stimulation, change. Let's start with the self-care oracle. Yeah, I chose the wrong bra. I can't really see it that good. All right, pile 4, your week ahead through Saturday. Health checkup. So, I feel like most of you need to go and see your doctor just for, like, routine health checkups, like mammograms, you know, just like you're not keeping up with the routine as much as you should. Yeah. Some of you are being called to, like, kind of open that file up again and find a doctor you really like, and I don't know, stay more committed to your health in general. But I think for some of you, you're just, like, low on energy and you're not taking, like, very good care of your body as much as you should. I think, okay, now I'm channeling, some of you are, like, drinking a lot and you're in quarantine and you're not really working out. You're kind of eating, like, fast food or, like, you know, whatever is being delivered, and you're kind of, like, enjoying that a little too much is what I'm feeling here. Don't shoot the messenger. And so you're just being called just to take a little better care of your health. Like, you can still do that fun stuff that makes you feel like you're on vacation, helps you deal with all of the serious issues of the world in a better way. You know, we all have our own way of doing things. Just maybe do a little less of it. Maybe eat a little more fruits and vegetables, drink a little more water. Just take a little bit better care of your health. I'm also feeling like there's another group of you where it's just like you're just tired, you're just doing too much. It's like you're kind of just in summer mode a little too much. And you need to take more time for, like, resting, relaxing, reflecting. You're in, like, go, 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 go mode. You really need to, like, dial it in and take care of your body. Your body is like, please take care of me. Yeah. So, or it could be a combination of those things. Just take what resonates. Trust your intuition. I need some water myself. All right, is there any more for this pile? For pile 4, the green calcite for their week ahead through Saturday. Vitamins. I'm also hearing vitamins. Some of you are missing your vitamins or you're not taking daily vitamins. Take some vitamins. Add that into your regimen this week. Mm-hmm. I'm clairaudient. In case some of y'all are like, what? I feel like there is. Yeah, I'm gonna take them all. Okay. Yeah, you're just doing a little too much. Pile number 4. Soak in a bath. And make it like really fun. You know, do candles, do crystals, do oils. Put in a diffuser, you know, like the diffuser with the oils coming out here. Put flowers in, go pick some flowers in your backyard, you know, like some of you may be like, that's a little hippy dippy for me, but don't tell anybody, just do it. It's good for your body. It also purifies the water. Yeah. Make it more pleasurable. It'll be really good for you. Soak in a bath this week. And if you already do this, if you're like, I take baths every day, just do it up a little more. Add in a little more oils. Add a diffuser as well as the oils in the bath. I don't know. Oil yourself up and give yourself a massage in the bath. Like, add some more candles. Like, even more candles. You know what I mean? Like, do it up this week. Okay, flow like water. Yeah. I was already kind of feeling like too much fire, not enough water. And now I'm feeling that message again. Like too much fire isn't like doing too much and not enough water like relaxing and processing emotions and going with the flow. I think that you've been experiencing not necessarily anything like crazy difficult lately, but some emotional experiences that you haven't fully processed. So take some time to yourself to flow with your feelings. Really process how you're feeling. Look at those pictures you've been taking. How does it make you feel? Journal about it. Like, there's just, you got a lot going on, and I feel like it's time to, like, decompress. So water, the element of water in general, it will be very helpful to drink it, to bathe in it, to, like, literally just take, like, a very calming swim. It's going to help balance out, like, your elemental system of the body this week. If you're not already doing that, you're being called to do that. Or you're going to have an opportunity to do it and, like, fully be, like, present in the experience of it. Energy work. Some of you practice Reiki, and you're doing too much Reiki on others and not enough on yourself. That's definitely a message coming through here. 22, just giving too much to others and needing to come back to the one. Pulling back from the 2, going back to the 1. Giving more to yourself. Yeah. For some reason, I'm hearing sound bowls. These are either going to be presented to you throughout the week or you're being called to do it throughout the week. It's going to help you with your week. Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of you are going to have some new opportunity come into your life for meditation or yoga or energy work on some level. And I'm really feeling like, take it. Like, do it. Chanting, yeah. Yeah, because we've got a lot of energy work, chanting, well, there's 2 cards. But I'm feeling a lot of energy, like, of expanding your spiritual practice. Some of you, I can sense you're like, I'm not even into that stuff. Well, maybe consider some of it. And for some of you, it's like you are a Reiki practitioner. You're being called to do more energy work on yourself and to maybe explore the realm of chanting this week. I'm hearing Zoom again, a Zoom chanting session. If you get an email about something and you wouldn't normally join it. Or you're going to get an email this week, definitely open it, definitely consider it. Expanding your spiritual practice, integrating water more so into your week, and taking better care of your health this week. I'm hearing schedule a health checkup again. So, there's that. Okay. Yes. Now what? Let's do the Wild Unknown Archetype deck. Pile 4's week ahead. Also, I'm really feeling lime. I was feeling lime from this green calcite. Get lime essential oil and put it in your bath. I think it's going to be like very good for your body. Or integrate it somehow into your Reiki practice or into your oil diffuser. Lime. Oil, but lime. Definitely lime. Put lime in your water. Lime is going to be very healing for you because you got the green calcite, and I just keep hearing lime, lime, lime. Or if you see limes at the store this week and you remember this reading, get those limes. You're welcome. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Processing feelings. Something in your life is ending. Something in your life is ending a relationship that is, I'm kind of feeling like sucking you dry. The crone. We got a lot of cards. There's someone around you who's taking more than they're giving, and it may be more subconscious. For some of you, it's the person that you're intimately involved with in one way or another. So we've got the Destroyer. This needs to end. This dynamic or this relationship, you'll know. The River, sideways, needing to process feelings. Some of you are needing to process some feelings surrounding your mother or motherly energy, mothering yourself better this week. Just focus on that. Like, that's the focus of your week. The Desert in reverse, definitely feel like, sucking you dry. The desert, like the shadow aspect of the desert. I'm also going to read it to you, 37. That's interesting because I was called to the number 38 in either pile 2 or pile 3. Those piles may be interrelated. Let me know how that resonates. I'd love to hear. Okay, 37. Yeah, the bridge with the lover. That's interesting. That pile might be about your lover. Go listen to it if you haven't already. Drying, deadening, disoriented, isolating. Yeah, you're feeling this way this week. You're feeling, like a desert. Like it's like draining you. Like you're so hot you need water this week. Yeah, in one way or another. And however this is, it could be like a boss, but I'm really feeling like it's going to be different for different viewers. General reading. Yeah. You're feeling dry like a desert. You need more water in your life. Drinking it, bathing in it, swimming in it. Anima Mundi. This is interesting. We've got a positive card here, so don't freak out too much. Tending to the sacred details of life. Yeah, it's like you. Like your temple, your body. That's what this week needs to be all about. Anima Mundi epitomizes the principle accept all, reject none. Simply put, it's the living soul of the world in all its multifaceted, multidimensional layers, bonded together by loving cosmic forces. Now this is just reminding me again of the 4 elements. You got too much fire, you need more water. And then the gem. Under intense pressure, the gem forms. So I get the sense that you're going to be having a difficult week, and a lot of you, it's with your romantic partner. They are taking more than they're giving. Some of you, you're going to decide you want to leave them. Some of you just need to transform the relationship and let them know that this isn't okay anymore and they need to change. But whatever pressure you're under this week, whether it's a lover or somebody you're really close to in your life, somebody you spend a lot of time with, the pressure that comes from this difficult dynamic, from these difficult feelings that you're feeling this week, it's going to polish you into a gem. I'm hearing you're finally going to learn the lesson. You're finally going to wrap up the karma. So this week is going to be difficult in terms of interpersonal dynamics. Not with everybody, but one big one in particular. But it's going to either bring your relationship back to this gem status, or it's going to bring you back to this gem status, or both. Really, it's going to all come from how you're treating yourself as well. So, there's that. What else? I feel like there's more. That got real heavy. That was heaviest out of the piles. I don't mind. I just didn't expect it to get so heavy. Yeah. All right. So we're going to do the karma cards. Pile 4 is week ahead. Hello. Well, it's clearly Aries. Yeah. And Aries is a fire sign. Do it your own way. Your willpower. What you think you know about. So I think that you're going to have some conversations that are really going to blow your mind this week. or you're going to be exposed to some new ideas. Like on another note, so your mind's going to expand this week, which is also going to help polish you into a gem. It may be difficult. It may be kind of a debate. It may push your belief systems, but it's good. Also, you're being encouraged to do it your own way and focus on your own willpower this week. No matter what other people want from you, no matter what obligations you feel you have, you need to make more time for yourself to nurture your body specifically. And trust your intuition and do things that you know you need, not what other people are telling you that you need to do or what they think you need. Okay? The moon, your feelings. Let your feelings tell you how to run your week this week. Yeah, because I think you really need to get in touch with them. And now I'm being reminded that feelings are water element. They're water element associated with, because like Cancer, sign of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, these are all water signs and they're deeply emotional of the zodiac. So you could have these placements, but that's not, not the point here. The point is that you really need to get back in touch with your feelings and the element of water this week and focusing on yourself and allowing the difficult dynamics of your week to help shape you into a gem. And for some of you, like bring your relationship back to like a bright, shiny diamond space, type of energy. Okay? A bunch dropped. I'm not really feeling like, no. I wasn't feeling like it was those. Let's see if there's any more. You know what? I'm feeling called for a romance angel for your pile. I didn't do it for the other piles. This bra is weird. Okay. Some of you are just genuinely, I'm sorry to tell you because I know it's a difficult message to hear. Some of you are just genuinely in a toxic relationship and it's time to free yourself from that. Yeah. Some of you, though, you just need to spend less time in your relationship and spend more time with yourself to process your feelings. But in one way or another, even if you're not in a romantic relationship, you're allowing other people to control your life, their opinions to dictate what you do, and they're sucking you dry. And it's time to free yourself from other people's expectations and to really give back to yourself. Emotionally, like a mother, like the River card. You know what? That's how I'm going to end your reading, is I'm going to read the River since it came out. Yeah, because this is like all about your week. It's sideways, so it's like a transition you're making this week. XXXIV. So when light, upright, acceptance, grace, reflection, forgiveness. When dark, or reversed, torment of emotions, flooding, overwhelm. So it's like you're kind of moving from feeling like emotionally desolate and bled dry and exhausted. You're moving from that energy this week into a place of acceptance, grace, reflection, and forgiveness by spending more time alone, by having difficult conversations with people around you. Some of you are going to realize that you need to get out of your relationship this week, and for that I'm very sorry. I'm going to read the River and then end this reading. There is a reason so many rituals of change and rebirth take place in the river. It is forgiveness embodied in physical form. Without asking anything in return, the river washes away what is no longer necessary, smoothing over sharp edges and accepting all our mistakes and grievances. Once we step in, we are no longer in control. The river carries us farther down the stream of transformation than we plan to go. Its waters have a special gift for reflecting back to us a new and dreamlike vision. Once the tears have passed, we see ourselves as we haven't before, with a little more lightness, grace, and fluidity. Keep in mind, the you that stands within the river is the real you. Full of deep emotion and potential, nothing to hide, nothing to judge. May you drink in the sight of your true self. Beautiful. Have a great week, y'all. Please like this video if you did, subscribe if you haven't, and leave me comments down below. Tell me about your experience. Tell me what you thought of this video. Tell me if you want me to do it every week. All right, I love y'all.